Good morning, everyone. It's me, Rory Paddock, for picks from the paddock.co.uk. Do not worry or fret. You're not going to have to put up with my ugly mug on a Friday morning. But what you will have to put up with is hopefully a couple of minutes of me giving you some winning selections for Friday. I've taken a look at all 7 meetings today: Nottingham, Newbury, Wolves, Tramore, Cork, Newmarket and Thirsk. And I'm going to give you a selection for every single meeting. 1 per meeting and a few at very big prices indeed. So without further ado, let's get stuck into it. And I'm going to do in time order. First race of the entire day. First meeting, the 110 at Nottingham. And I want to go for the unraced pair each way in the opener. It's a 2-year-old maiden race. The horse is unraced. It's making its debut. Normally, I wouldn't go for horses that haven't had that sort of massive advantage of a previous course start in a maiden. But I absolutely love Charlie Hill's record with 2-year-olds here at Nottingham. He does rather well. It's attracted a little bit of market support, 8 into around 7 to 1. Obviously, there's others with stronger claims, especially those that have had a previous run. But Papaya, for me, looks a decent each-way shout in the first race of the entire day here on what is a glorious sunny Friday. The next selection, we then head from Nottingham to the all-weather at Wolverhampton, and it's the 2:45. I'm going to go with another each-way selection, this time Mutasalem. The horse is a course and distance winner, ran well for its new yard, it's changed hands now, should come on for that run, and is a massive £6 below its last winning mark. Slight negative is the draw, but if you can overcome that, I think Mutasalem looks a very big each-way price at double-figure odds. We then head from Wolves to Newbury, and I'll be honest with you, not just myself, but fellow picks from the paddock.co.uk pundit Luke Tucker also like the exact same horse at Newbury. So I'm not going to do him a disservice and tell you what he likes and I like. I want to tell you to head on over to picks from the paddock.co.uk. You can see his free race previews and you'll be able to see who he and I both like in the 3:40 at Newbury. We then head from Newbury and we make a trip over to Ireland, one of 2 selections over the Irish Sea. First of which is the 5:30 at Cork. It's Grand Rock it's an each-way selection. The horse itself put in a decent run here last time out at Cork. It was its 3rd start, ended up with traffic problems, got a bit bumped and bruised and knocked about, making its handicap debut today. Decent mark and a very eye-catching jockey booking indeed. Grand Rock, another horse at a decent price, double-figure odds that should go well there at Cork. We then head back on over to the UK, Flat HQ. It's the 5:45 at Newmarket. It is Kieran Fallon's only ride of the day, and he's aboard Council in the 5:45. The fact that the jockey travels all that way just for the one run, obviously he's a retained rider for Qatar Racing, but he won't be travelling there unless it had a serious chance. Winner last time on the all-weather. If he can translate that form onto turf, it should take all the beating for those powerhouse connections. Sticking with the UK, we head on up to Thirsk in the 6:07. Alligator Alley is another win selection for the David O'Mara team. Disappointing season. A lot was expected from that horse who was purchased and brought to the yard of David O'Mara. And I think connections are desperate for a win. It's been dropped in grade. It is certainly a winnable race. If the horse can eventually put everything in place and put his best foot forward, Alligator Alley should be the one to beat in the 6:07. And last but by no means least, we head back on over to Ireland. 7:30 at Tramore. Elegant Dan is another each-way selection. It's attracted market support from 25s into 16 to 1. The horse itself, it's a course and distance winner. So, like I said, it's attracted market support. It's a much better chance now that it reverts back to hurdling. I think that's a massive, massive plus. and I can't expect it to be 16-1 for much longer. Elegant Dan in the 7:30 at Tremor. Those are my 7 selections for today. I'll run through them for you very quickly, just in case you missed any of them. We've got Papaya each way in the 110 at Nottingham. We've got Mutasalem each way in the 245 at Wolves. Head on over to PFTP, 340 at Newbury. 5:30 at Cork, Grand Rock each way. We've got Council to win the 5:45. We've got Alligator Alley to win the 6:07 at Thirsk. And Elegant Dan to win the 7:30 each way, maybe, at Tremor. I've been Rory Paddock. As always, any likes, comments and shares are very much welcome. Remember to visit picksfromthepaddock.co.uk for our free race previews and tips. And as always, fingers crossed, touch wood, and good luck if you follow.